Hey traders, this is Ron Haight at Market Tamer. Happy Tuesday. As always, nothing in this presentation shall constitute a recommendation to buy or sell any security. Trading stocks and options involves risk, and specific financial issues should always be addressed by your financial advisor. Markets were down a little bit today. Q's lost a buck, about 0.5%. Take a look at the spiders. They were down about a buck too, about 0.35%. And then the diamonds, the DIA, down a whopping 18 cents. Bulls remain in control. Transport stocks were up today. JB Hunt on earnings. You can see a little earnings sign here in Thinkorswim. If I go ahead and zoom in, that's a huge move. Now it's a black candle because we opened, if I zoom in here, we opened up here, top left, and we closed down here. So we still closed higher than the previous day, therefore it's a black candle, not a red candle, but it's a solid black because we closed lower than where we opened, but still higher than the previous day. With this type of move, even though there was a reversal off the highs, we closed basically right back on top of the old swing high here in May. The upside target for a gap fill is 105 and then back up towards 112. For a one-day move, this is pretty impressive. I would like to see another positive day tomorrow to sort of confirm the technical bullish trend. Now, JB Hunt had good things to say. All things considered, FedEx was starting to scare people because they weren't talking about anything overly positive. However, look what the stock is doing. I was reading different articles about FedEx forecasting, hey, it's not looking that great out there, but the low back at the end of May is still holding, or I should say the beginning of June. We came up, we came down, came back up, double top, and now we put in another higher high. So we're getting higher highs, definitely higher lows. And even though FedEx also came way off the highs, its target, a little bit of consolidation here in the mid to upper 180s, about 10% higher, and then back up towards 197.50. So with JB Hunt, FedEx, and some others doing well, it's no surprise that the Transports ETF, the IYT, also had a really good day. If I zoom in here, they started launching higher back on the 11th of July, 12th, and now we're up here. So target's about 197.50, just a couple dollars higher. You take out that high area, that area right there, then we go back up to just north of 200. So transport's looking good. Blue Apron was in the news. The stock was up 35%, a whopping $2.72 on a reported deal with Beyond Meat. Well, Blue Apron, I mean, you can see there was also a reverse split in here, it looks like, but bottom line is long downtrend. With this kind of move today, and it was up, by the way, it was up about 30% higher, 40% higher than where we closed. That's how huge that was. The target's going to be somewhere up in here at this point, still 40% higher, 50% higher. This one's going to have a really, I think, wild and crazy stop. What I would consider here is maybe using the red line, the 20-day EMA, but given how much it moved, I mean, the stock closed yesterday at 766. It was as high as 1365. I mean, it was almost not quite a double from low to high here. That kind of range, I think it's only for, in my opinion, someone who's willing to take on a lot more risk, because I don't know if a tight stop out is actually going to come to fruition. American Eagle's joining Abercrombie in the retail area, popping nice volume the past 2 days, all things considered. We did close above the 50-day target. I mean, we could come up here to 1950. That's about a $1.20 higher, but then it's all the way back up at $24. So this one is looking interesting. I talked about silver yesterday. Silver had a nice pop, big volume, but it also came off the highs, and it's resting right on top of the previous swing high. This still is a breakout. Target is now the double top up near there, 1520, about 70 cents or so higher. The silver miners, they jumped 2.65%. They are breaking out of their little bull flag pattern. Now, there's a swing high here, there's a swing high here. If it can get over 28 or so, if I go back 2 years, get over 28, then maybe we can start coming back into the low 30s. But on a daily chart, this is a breaking out of that pennant of that bull flag to a degree. And then individual mining stock is Pan American Silver, big volume today, almost 8 million shares, which is a lot for this company. They blew away the previous high, and they took out the other swing high from March. That means this cluster from 15 to 1550, that 50-cent range here, here, and here, the upside targets, we get through that, then we come back up to 17, $18. Silver's playing a little bit of catch up, because if you look at gold, it's actually down 0.85%, and it's still in its pennant, in its bull flag formation. All right, folks, that is it. Keep in mind, earnings season is in full swing this week. Make sure you check your companies to see who's reporting next so you're not caught off guard. Wish you guys a fantastic week, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.